Every November, there are elections in Utah. But before the November elections, each political party must select one person that will represent the party and run against the other party's candidate. The process for selecting a party's candidate is known as the primary process. The Utah legislature recently passed a new law that changed the way Utah's primary process works. Now people who want to be a candidate have two options. They can collect signatures from voters, or they can go through a caucus and convention system. Or they can do both. Let's look at each one. Beginning January 2016, candidates can start asking for your signature. Remember, you're not voting for the candidate, you're just indicating that you would like the candidate to be on the primary election ballot. And candidates who gather a certain amount of signatures will be on the primary election ballot. Now let's take a look at the other way someone can become a primary candidate, which is through the caucus and convention path. A caucus is basically a local gathering of people from the same party. During your spring caucus meeting, you can vote for a fellow party member to become a delegate, which is a representative of your caucus. If you want, check with your party to see how you can become elected as a delegate yourself. The election delegate from your caucus will then attend the party convention, where they will vote for candidates that they believe should represent the party in the primary election. If the candidate gets more than a certain percentage of delegate votes at the convention, the candidate moves on to the primary election. So when you go to the primary polls in June, you'll see several names to choose from. Some of the candidates made it onto the ballot from gathering signatures. Others were chosen by the caucus delegates at the party convention. And some candidates chose to do both. Knowing this process is essential to knowing your role as a voter. Go to VOTE.UTAH.GOV to register to vote and find useful election information. Make your voice heard this election season by becoming informed and involved.